here at the Pro Bowl with Harrison Smith, perennial Pro Bowler, often all pro as well. Harrison, how do you reflect on that year for the Vikings? Obviously had that great playoff win against the Saints, but it felt like you're a little bit unlucky with the schedule, having to go to San Francisco on 6 days. You know, it was a tough ask, I guess.
Yeah, it's tough, but you know, you gotta play kind of what you're given, and you know, we didn't do enough to win. You know, had some success throughout the year, but there's really only one goal, and when you come up short, you got to come back the next year and just try to build on what we did.
How frustrating is it? You guys have been, you know, close now for 3 or 4 years, and it just feels like there's just that one ingredient missing. I mean, can you put your finger on what that is?
I mean, I'm sure our GM and our coaching staff will get it figured out, but you know, sometimes it's about who's getting hot at the right time, matchups and things like that. And like I said, we didn't do enough this year, but we'll be back at it.
Yeah, and you guys are familiar with obviously both of the teams. I think you played them both this season in the Super Bowl. Just how do you see that matchup shaking out?
I think it'll be a good one. You know, I think the storyline is obviously the Chiefs' offense and the Niners' defense, but you know, on the flip side, you know, there's going to be a good matchup there as well. I think it'll be a close one. It
feels like from a defensive back perspective, those two offenses would be the most challenging to face, just because of all the things they do pre-snap and how, you know, particularly with the Niners, two players that look identical can be totally different. Just how challenging are both defenses, and can you just break down kind of the difficulties with each?
I mean, they're a little different. You know, I think you know, the Chiefs kind of spread it out a little bit more, and the Niners can really run the ball effectively and then also throw off of that. So maybe a little more smash mouth by the 49ers and a little more, you know, a little fancier by the Chiefs. But they both have great concepts, great schemes, and great players. So it'll be a good matchup.
And how diverse is that 49ers running game? I mean, you guys run a similar offense, you know, Kubiak and Shanahan. It's close, but it feels like Kyle is putting in just a lot of other things alongside that traditional stretch run as well.
Yeah, you know, they throw in some wrinkles here and there, even just with the blocking schemes, and they have great players that play hard and execute. You know, I think you look at Juszczyk and Kittle in the run game and the pass game, they really get it going.
Any score prediction for next week?
I'll stay with the NFC. I'll go like 31-27 Niners.